One of the most important aspects of a successful sustainability implementation plan is truly understanding what are you trying to accomplish. And a lot of different organizations, it seems so obvious that you should be really clear on what your vision and your goals are. But a lot of organizations just jump right ahead, start working and implementing sustainability without really figuring out what are we trying to accomplish? Who are we? Who do we want to be in this space? That's why it's imperative that your organization define your North Star. Now, when we say your North Star, it is that light that you're looking towards to in the future. It helps you understand during, tumultuous times or even good times, where are you headed? What is the course? What is the trajectory that you're trying to do? Because oftentimes people change and short-term goals change. As market conditions go up and down, whether you're having a good year or a bad year, that'll often lead to different changes within an organization's sustainability policies, within their actions, within their budgets or resources they're allocated. So it really helps an organization know for the long term, where are you trying to go, and use that North Star to guide you. Now, what is your organization's North Star? For some, they're just trying to answer, say, the Walmart scorecard or a questionnaire that's been sent to them by a supplier or investor. For some, it might be that they just want to go 10 yards down the road, while for others, they might want to innovate and integrate sustainability into everything they do. However, if you're going to be working in sustainability, let's say you're leading a green team, maybe a CSR director, maybe you're really excited as a consultant to go work within an organization, you got to first understand, where's the organization going? What is their North Star? Because you want your efforts to match where they're going. So often I've seen different people go within organizations, and a lot of people, if you're like me, you're really driven and you want to go make that change. You want to be passionate and do everything. But if your organization's just not there, you're setting yourself up for failure right from the beginning. So understand where your organization's North Star on sustainability is. Align your efforts. You can always overachieve. But if your company is really just trying to answer a few questionnaires and get a few things going right now, don't be trying to overwhelm them by integrating sustainability into everything they do. Have that mindset, but first really, really deliver on what is being asked of you. Do it well, do it above and beyond what they ask for, but be sure you know what you need. Now, when you're determining North Star, coming off what I just said, are you trying to be aligned with what the rest of your organization is doing? Meaning, is your organization perceived as an industry leader or a leader of all, companies that are out there? Or are you more seen as somebody that's a fast follower? You let someone else innovate and then you come in and figure out how to do it. Are you an organization that's just trying to do the status quo? Hey, you're just trying to keep up with what your customers, your market, what, your investors, your employees are expecting of you? Or are you just trying to meet the minimum requirements? So determining your North Star really aligns with what your organization wants to do, not only on sustainability, but think about your culture of your organization in total. Is your organization someone that is a leader within an organization? Because if you're not, then if you try and take a leadership position around sustainability, you're bound for failure right off the beginning. Other organizations, we had a client that worked with us in Finland, and the Finnish are very much like, hey, we want to make sure we're doing everything possible right before we even come out and talk about it. So they were going to be leaders, but certainly weren't going to shout about it because that wasn't within their ethos and their company culture. Some examples of some sustainability North Stars for different organizations. Now, again, it doesn't have to be that you're trying to be the greenest company in the world. For example, you've got what Walmart's saying is, hey, they want to be supplied 100% by renewable energy and they want to create zero waste. Very clear goals, objectives, people can understand. Now, zero waste, that is huge. 100% renewable energy, they know they can achieve that. They know what that North Star is. You look at the difference of what Starbucks had as one of their North Stars, where they were just trying to really find a way that they could engage 50,000 young people to get active in their communities. You have a company like Nike that's setting targets and metrics around programs for excluded youth around the world. Now that's amazing because there's so many youth that are excluded from what we in the United States or in developed countries just take for granted. That is a different type of North Star than trying to be the greenest company on the earth. Setting the right vision and goal around sustainability will help you develop a strategy that'll help you gain business value. If you look at these 5 companies just on the slide, and there's a number of other ones that are out there, look at how incorporating sustainability in their strategy helped deliver business value. Now, DuPont, they created a sustainability culture and saw billions of dollars in cost savings, while being seen as an innovator and leader in the sustainability space. They mainly focused on energy efficiency, but you know what happened was they went from being seen as a major polluter to being an innovator. Nike, who thought they would come out of the sweatshop crisis being seen as a leader in this space. Certainly you wouldn't have thought that in the 1980s or 90s, and they're doing amazing work there. And you've got an organization like T-Mobile where they started recycling their cell phones. They started coming up with other things that really helped their brand value, getting rid of their contracts and free Wi-Fi calling and a whole bunch of other things. But these were all different strategies that helped the company gain business value.